Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Chronicon. My name is Wilfred. So this is a Let's Play Warlock video, and I'm going to just farm a little bit of equipment as well as mastery for XP for mastery as well. Now this is I just leveled my Warlock to 100 very recently, and I'm at the very beginning part of the gearing as well. As you can see, my level right now is 100, mastery level is 137, and so it's very early right now. I am sort of like doing a summoner build, so if that makes sense to you, is I don't know whether it is viable or not, but it does seems that, I mean, this game does seems to have the design that help with the summoner, but you have to be a little bit careful when you pick the damage type as well. Try to stay with the pure damage type rather than the like fire, frost or shadow and so on. Go for companion damage as well. So as you can see, I've got a fairly good amount of companion damage. Let me show it to you. So my companion damage right now is about 509%. Now by no means, I mean, this is still very beginning of the gearing, so I'm still trying things out. But the rest of it, I don't invest too much onto the damage type itself, but I invest a bit more onto things like the pure damage. So we'll see. I mean, as I say, I'm very new to the summoner build. The tough part of being a summoner is that you have to invest a fair number of points across all the 4 skill trees. So if you look at my Templar kind of video, it's quite easy to just maximize the one particular tree and to do what it does. I mean, be it as frost, be it as poison, or so what have you. But being a summoner is kind of hard because first of all, your demonologist have to go all the way to the ultimate, and then after that you need to also kind of watch out for what you can trigger as a passive and what you cannot, and you must have a pet with you. So these are little devil. So you can see these are the little devils here. There's another option as well, but I picked the devils. Seems to me that it does a better DPS compared to the other option, which is the imps, I think, or the other way around. Yeah, it does give me a little bit more kind of like a damage kind of thing. So I don't know, I'm still trying things out. From the frost wise, there's no pet from the frost per se, but there is a ritual of summoning. So with that, I can further increase the companion damage, as well as I could remove the cooldown from all companion spells. So that is important because the ultimate is a very cute, you'll see it, very red in color, Infernal Demon. So these things does quite a good DPS, and sometimes it does group mobs together, as you will see later. But it does have like it lasts only for a certain lasts about 20 seconds, and you have a 60-second cooldown before any cooldown reduction gear. Now in my Templar, I gear for cooldown reduction because it's a lot of cooldown skill, but it doesn't make sense for this build. So what I could have is the Ritual of Summoning that reset the cooldown and keep popping the little demon come out, the ultimate. So I can have 100% uptime for my ultimate. You'll see how it goes. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I'm quite excited to see what happened to that. Mainly is a lot of points on the poison as well. The mainly for the zombie, you can have a plague bearer as well. But I sort of like, again, I look at zombie. Seems to me that it does a little bit higher damage. So I go for the zombie. And of course, you could use the sacrifice a soul to detonate and give kind of like DPS that way as well. And I could use a puddle as well, whatever the puke poison as well for zombie. Now you notice there's quite a number of zombie, like 3 of them. Then after that, you can go into like up to like extra 2, so you have like 5 of them if you want to just a pure zombies itself. Or you can have a mastery, which what I've done is that I convert the zombie into one. Hang on, where's the one that, yeah, so this one here. So I convert all the zombie into one single Wrath. I'll show you a Wrath later on. It's just a little cute guy there. It's Wrath, same as for the zombie as well. I mean, this skeleton, this zombie. So the skeleton I converted into one. The zombie, I also convert into one, a big one. It buff it. So it's very much like Diablo 3 as well. You have option when you play the Witch Doctor. You can have big guy or 3 small guy kind of thing. So there are different utility to it. I don't know. I'm still trying it out. Other option doesn't seem to be that great either, whether it cause outbreak or so on and so forth. Because I'm not really that vested into the into the rest of the outbreak and so on. These are all passive that you may have, because I really don't have that many points to spread across. I want to build like a true summoner, kind of like, ooh, a lot of pets. So I don't know. So, but gear wise, it's interesting. I'm using the set, which is the Regalia of Burning Hells, and I don't know. We will see how it goes. The Flaming Hells is a passive that's been buffed when you do like fire damage, which I do as a main power. You know, I do fire damage, so you know it does proc the Flaming Hell, but I suspect the number 2 and number 3 kind of like, you know, set bonus doesn't really help my DPS, because I'm not putting a lot of points on the Demonic Fury, which is yet another kind of like a passive that you can deal extra damage to the mobs, you know, that is being burned. I would say the set number 3 is kind of interesting because it does enable your pet, you know, to do all this like Demonic Fury as well, not just your own power, and after that I gain the damage reduction when I trigger the Demonic Fury, which is what, you know, the whole thing is about, just the damage reduction. I may use another set, I don't know, but I've got the entire set here, so rather happy about it. We will see how the thing goes. And I've got this from my Templar, so it's a quadruplet that you can summon 4 Scout Companion. I think the good thing about it is that it does trigger the you know, the player on hit effect, and you know, as you know, I don't really have that many 2-bar hotbar, right? I mean, I only have 1 power that I can use to do fire, but in order to trigger things like the poison, like infection and so on and so forth, I think this Scout may help. Again, I'm just exploring. And then the what else do I have? I've got Amulet of Despair, because I do a lot of slow as well, or immobilize, because my, you know, some of my demon actually does this slow effect. I think the imps. So yeah, I mean, I think that will be quite interesting. The ring wise, I've got this one first. It helped me with my all resist, helped me with my all element as well. And by the way, all the stats I've rolled it. Check out my guide on the transmutation, enchanting, and socketing as well. I make sure that I got all the stats that I really want, at least the way that I want. I mean, you know, otherwise you'll be like D3, whereby you try to farm things and you may or may not drop and so on. It becomes quite frustrating. But I got all the fixes that I think I want. If I want to change my mind, I can too. So that's good. Boots wise, I'm still farming for it. Okay, so that's it. In terms of the what you see here, the 3 little flying thing is the imps. The 4 different color skull are the skull that does the player on trigger kind of effect. The big one is a zombie. You will see the little kind of like a, you know, what is it called, the raft they call it, later on when I summon, once I got souls to summon. And when I do ultimate, you can see the ultimate, the little kind of like red guy as well. That's pretty fun. I've got a teleport power as well, so it's called Wing of this Zirik. This be added newly to the game. I haven't seen it before, so it's rather cool. You can teleport. So let me see whether I can. Yep, you can teleport. So that's pretty cool. I've got another one, which is a Bone Storm, Bone Curse, but I don't know whether I will use it often or not. It's just one of those things that I'm having as a relics. Another 2 power that I could use. Other than that, I think I'll just let you enjoy the game as I play. This is called Current Souls. I'm a Warlock, so I collect. So very much like Warcraft. You know, you play Warlock, you have souls, I suppose. And the souls is used to drive certain mechanic of the game. Of course, you know, I'm a lazy kind of guy. I just like to keep it as a maximum or near maximum, and just pop things if I want to. I can use the as I ask a zombie to get the puke, the poisonous thing, but it's a hit and miss. Imp can only do some explosion, again hit and miss, so I usually just leave it as it is and do the ritual summoning. Alright, so now I'm doing the Mystic one. Mystic one is alright. It's actually a pretty hard, I mean, you know, as a beginner, well, as a starting character, but I just want something more challenging, and of course I work my way all the way through the you know, the Mystic 15, and I'm doing the random anomaly right now. So you see my video, I usually do Elite 1. Elite 1 is the one that has a boss, and that's it. After 4 rounds, end of story. But this is really an endless dungeon. You can just keep doing again. Alright, so now I've got a loot feeder as well. Just want to show, I think some of you are quite new to to this game or have not seen this game before, it's superb. So it does suck the equipment, you know, on its own, without me clicking on the ground, or it sucks everything that I want. Right now, I think I may still want unique equipment because I'm looking for boots, but sooner or later I don't need this anymore, so I don't need to keep going back and forth too often. This yellow thing is the one that I can do a suck all the kind of like loot that way. Alright, so I just continue doing my anomaly mystic one. Wish me luck. Okay, so there you go. Okay, ultimate. You see a little guy there? That's my... Okay, let me summon my Wrath as well. The quick Wrath, it does shadow power, by the way, for me. Yeah, it's very enjoyable, this build. I mean, it's not too flashy. I can do a bit of poison if I want to. Again, the game is about Killstreak, so you try to just have enough Killstreak that I think that'll be good. Summon a ultimate here. Ah, no! Yeah, that is where you break the Killstreak when you're trying to get through the map. Well, the Killstreak is the one that reward you with a lot of like experience. Okay. Do a puke here or poison, whatever. Usually I just like walk around the thing in a certain pattern. But this is a rather interesting map, but it's one of the newer one, I think. I haven't seen this during the beta testing. Okay, summon the ultimate again. Try to loot something as well. And the good thing about the, you know, as the pet deal damage, I still count as a Killstreak. So yeah, it's, ooh, wow, dangerous, dangerous. I was being stuck there and it being slowed down as well. Actually, I know this map. I've played it. This is the new map, by the way. There are a lot of like holes here and there. Well, unfortunately, I can't really pick up everything because the fact that I need Killstreak. But yeah, I mean, it would be fun to pick up like stuff. But you want to move fast as well, so yeah, why not? So as you can see, I mean, it is a Mystic one. It's no. The holes there is not a very good map for farming for Killstreak for sure. There's a lot of trees and holes and it's rather dark, so yeah, miss that. Summon the my little red devil there. So the rule of game is just get to 100%, as you can see later on here. I mean, you know, I'm 97%, so yeah. So do a bit of that. Now, after you've done 100%, you could stop now, or you can just continue to do a little bit more for the Killstreak. Usually, if I got a good score, I'll just like do a bit of Killstreak. If not, then I'll just like, you know, call it a day and go to the next one. So this is the next anomaly. So it's endless. You just keep playing until you're done. Like, you know. And you can always pause as well. This really cool. Not unlike like Diablo 3, whereby you must be there, you know, play. You cannot pause the game. You can pause and do other things. So I like it. Now, of course, the downside is that it's not really a true multiplayer. You could do co-op. I've done co-op before. I've got a video that showcases the co-op feature. But ooh, wow, let me just get out of there. Try not to get too ambitious. Come on, man. I think this map is doable. Ooh, there's something there. Some farming material. Get my the ultimate out and little demon there. It's alright. I mean, it's nothing too flashy, I would say. I suppose other build may be more flashy, like the Frost one is very, very fast, I think. If you want something like speed build, I think the Frost one will be the one that is a lot more fun. But we will see. I mean, I'm always very close to Summoner. Get my ultimate again. I'm always you know, every game I play, I always try to play a Summoner. So I don't know. Let me do a poison here. Alright. Wow. Again, I could just you know, go ahead and buy. You know, since I got Killstreak, may as well do something about it. Right. And if I'm fast enough, I may be able to chain it to the next map, or not. the Killstreak itself. Oh, I can actually. Oh, okay, not too bad. Okay, let's explore the map a little bit. This map seems quite okay. Let's do an ultimate again. So I reset my cooldown to the ultimate, and if I have spare soul, then I'll just do a bit of like poison from the zombie that puke things around. So I think Mystic 1 is very doable. I do it for farm efficiency. So you have to observe when the little guy disappears. So this map is a bit hard to see. Normally it's a bit easier to see. So I just go by feeling, and I think just summon him again. So that's my guy. That's my guy. Just do a bit here. Do a bit of poison. Poison is more reliable because it's very hard for me to see where the inns are. So in view of that, what is this? Ooh, wow! It's like I don't know, there's some really weird stuff going on. The chest here as well. Wow, okay, good. Ultimates. Sometimes I do forget the ultimate, not by choice, it's just sometimes I forget. I can't really see. I've put in a request to the developer saying that I should be able to see the companion kind of like count, because it's very hard for me to make decisions like when should I resummon this or when should I do this. But yeah, I mean with the kind of like, if I'm able to see that I can do a bit of at least I can click things with a purpose rather than just go by feeling. So right now it's by feeling, like I feel that I should be it's time for me to do certain things, and I click the ultimate, but because a lot of time I can't really see. That is that's the thing about this so far. Alright, so just go by the ultimate again. Yeah, so I think all in all it's pretty decent. I would say quite a fair bit of what are this icon here? Hang on, the Burning Hell. Blaze as well. I've got Blaze as well. Oh, interesting. Right, done. So I can just pick up this guy. Let's continue next one. Yeah, I'll just do until like maybe half an hour mark, and I think that's hope you guys don't mind. Okay. So ultimate, the little red devil is up. I love the red one. It's so cute. It's like really cute. Wow. You do a bit of poison. It's very relaxing. Unlike the one I have on my Templar, the Templar is a lot of click. So the play style is very different, and it's about the cooldown management for my Templar as well. So yeah, this style is not so good. Oh man, this is hurting my Killstreak. Right. Still managing it. Ultimate. Hey, very good. Yeah, I got some. I hear some sound. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, I think Mystic 1 is totally doable. I mean, as a new player, well, it's a newly leveled to 100. I mean, that's pretty decent, I would say. And with the kill speed, you do get a bit of like better kind of. Faster XP and so on. I give quite a fair bit for bonus experience as well, because I found that at my level right now, it's not really about killing fun. I mean, going to high level, it's about just making sure it's fast enough. So when I enchant or when I socket my items, I go for the bonus XP and so on and so forth. So yeah, just some tips for you guys. There's a bit of explosion going on. Okay, 98% is almost there. Again, I mean, it just auto is already there. So poison. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys find it kind of like fun to watch. It's really nothing flashy, I would say. So anyway, I've got it done. So let's go for the next one. It's endless. You can just keep playing. It's the fun part. If it's too easy, just turn up the difficulty level. I mean, that's really no big deal. It's rather straightforward. There's quite a lot of buff here. Oh, hang on. I got like... got stuck a bit. There's a lot of trees. But at least this map is easier for me to see the trees. Unlike the other one, I couldn't quite see it. Ah, no! Hey. Yep. See, let me just get my ultimate again. So yeah, it's very, very relaxing so far. There is a special amulet and ring that will make my demon companion very, very strong, my pet very strong. So I'm hoping that I'll get a set of it. I've got one set from my Templar, so I just need to get another one. The ring itself. So that would be very, very ideal if I can get that. Okay, let me again. Yeah, it's really good. Just a bit messy. Can't really get all the mobs to the same place. Ooh, there's ultimate. Yeah, it's good. I mean, this game is really fun. I mean, you can. I mean, maybe if you haven't played it before, it may look a bit confusing. But for those who have, I mean, for me, actually, I can see what happened very clear. Like some decision thing. Come on. Oh. And bloody trees. I got stuck behind the trees. Otherwise, I have a Killstreak to for my XC bonus. Yeah, my soul is kept at 5, which is good. Yeah, there's quite a few buff here. Oh, actually I have this as well. Oh, nice! So the hot, whatever it is, you know, the amulet that I've got to the 4 scout that I have, it does give me it does trigger all these things that it should have been as well. So the challenge of a pet deal is that it doesn't trigger some of this passive damage. So yeah, it does come with you know, the gear to support. I mean, like I said before many times, I mean, this game is fantastic because it does give you the options to do things that, you know, normally are being constrained because of the skill tree setup or what have you. Yeah, I mean, that is really, really good. Now, do I want to continue? Let me see my Killstreak 177. I could probably go a little bit further, I guess. And not too far away from the portal. And find another map that perhaps is better. I hope for our next one. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Random one. Ah, no, this is not good. This is not a very good map, so I know it already. It's one of those maps that has a lot of like it's very hard to chain stuff because a lot of back and forth as well. I probably need to go back and forth a little bit for this one. Yeah, there will be a bit of back and forth, so I just need to remember where I've been to, like I mean, you can't really pick up anything. Yeah, it's just a lot of stress trying to get to all the stuff there. So you try to build a loop while you run this one. So I'm trying to get the outer loop, if it makes sense to you, because that is how this one's supposed to be. And I'll see. Then I think I should be able to chain it all up. So that is the whole idea. So you try to chain as many as possible to get the very good buff. Yeah. Wow, this is a very hard map to negotiate. So that's done. The portal is up. But as I say, I mean, I'm trying to get my Killstreak up, and think there's a chance for me to get quite a nice Killstreak here, by the way. Let me see. Because of my things that I'm doing right now. Yeah, done. So that is nice. 300. Well, there's still more. Alright, 300. That's not too bad. No, this is also not a very good one. Yeah, this is also another kind of map that is a bit hard to negotiate. This is definitely not chainable. This is not very chainable. Yeah, so you have to cut up. Sometimes you have to, like, you know, like leave some mobs behind so that when you come back or through the return route, you could continue to trigger the Killstreak as well. There's a chest, but the chest usually take too long to open and do so. There's some invisible mobs there. Yep. So that is it, and it's there. Ultimate poison. No, come on, a bit. I get frustrated when I don't get a chain of stuff because that is part of the game. You know, whatever build that you have got, the more important thing is to make sure that you can do Killstreak. So that is my first criteria when I create a build to do that. I mean, must you do that? Not really. I mean, you can do without as well. There are some gear that there is. Yeah, must you do it? Yeah, probably not. But it just does help when you can build some kind of like Killstreak to it. Okay, let me do ultimate here. Get this as well. Carnage and yeah, done. Alright, done. No, I don't think I want to continue this map. This map is just a bit bad. I'll do one more map, last one for you guys. And this is what map is this? A lot of trees. Ultimate. Nice. Try to get one of these things as well. And the yet another one, shine here. Yeah, so I've got my bag is full, so I can't pick up anything. So that's a bit unfortunate. So what I can do is I can just make a return, and if I don't even have the scroll anymore, I think. So what you could do is that you could go back to the Ryan, and I'm not going to go through this again. I mean, now it's already going to be half an hour video. So what I usually do, and I just quickly look into if there are boots that I want to keep. And are there any? Oh, summoner. So this is good. Oh, this is good. If I have the rest of the stuff that I need, so there's one option as well. But other than that, you know, usually I don't really see what's the rest of it. So I take a look at the do I have anything that I want? Ooh, lifeguard. Reduce damage taken from all sources, including indirect, by 16%. That's not a bad option if you don't want to do a whole set here, because you know the set gives you 40% damage reduction. Of course, it's not as good as a set item. But I'm just trying to see if there are things that are interesting for me to use. And if I look at it, probably not. Now, you know, people ask me how to get a codex. Codex is the one that you can do transmutation. You can use the scroll is one-time use. However, if you get, I think, 500 of them plus one codex, you can create a permanent codex, a scroll, so you don't need to keep farming for scroll to use it. So this is codex, and people ask me, where do you get it? Well, I mean, if you just do anomaly, it will drop eventually. Just keep playing it, right? So I'm just going through my stuff, and nothing too exciting to show you guys right now. Ooh, this is a leech crown, but yeah, I mean, it's a really fun. I think I'll tune up the difficulties level probably to Mystic 2 or 3, but it's a good level of XP for me to do a bit of mastery as well, which is kind of nice, this whole idea there, right? So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and hope you have fun with Chronicon, and I'm very keen to update you where I am on my Warlock as I play this game. Talk to you again soon. Goodbye.